POV Italian Cooking, where you see cooking from my point of view. In our last video, we made a creamy pasta with mussels and clams. When I was preparing for that dinner, I thought, man, this needs something to go with it. So what I did is I made garlic and herb butter. For garlic bread, earlier in the day I bought some bread from Omega Bakery here in Columbus at the North Market. If you've never gotten bread or anything from Omega Bakery, it's outstanding. If you ever get to Columbus, get to the North Market. One heck of a foodie experience there. Any rate, what I did is I whipped together a quick garlic and herb butter. This could be a little bit shorter of a video, but I wanted to share it with you. And again, show you how I make my garlic bread. Again, everybody does, I keep saying again. I wanted to show you how I make my garlic bread. Everybody does a little bit differently. But anyway, let's look at the ingredients and whip up this garlic herb butter. The ingredients for our garlic herb butter that we will then use to make garlic bread. It's very simple. We're just going to use probably 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, finely minced. We're going to use probably 3 tablespoons of minced parsley and 2 sticks of butter. These are half sticks of butter, so I've got to use 4 to get 2 sticks, and we're going to want that softened. So I'm going to break away, and what I'm going to do while we're away is going to get our parsley ready and cut up, and get our garlic minced and soften our butter. When we come back, we're going to mix all this stuff up in our KitchenAid mixer. Now it's time to mix up our garlic herb butter. All we're going to do is take our 2 sticks or 4 half sticks of softened butter. I just put these in the microwave for like 25 seconds to soften them up. I'd had them setting out, but they were still pretty hard. So those go into our KitchenAid mixer. Next, we throw in our garlic. Now I got a whole bunch of garlic here. I'm not going to use it all. I always kind of overdo it on the garlic anyway when I'm chopping it up. And the last thing is our parsley. We'll start with, about that much. So we want this to be a really, really good and garlicky and herby delicious. So let's lock in. So now let's just start on slow. And all we want to do is just allow that to mix up. It looks herby enough, garlicky enough. And folks, that's it. So we'll turn this off. Okay, we're going to unlock the top here. Get the butter off of our paddle. Let's take our paddle off. It'll be easier that way. Just kind of get that off there. Now, we want this, we're going to chill this because we really want the garlic and the herb flavor to kind of get clear through the butter. And that just takes some time. That paddle out of the way, unlock our bowl if we can figure out which way to do it. And all we're going to do, scrape it right in here. And we're going to let this chill for just a little bit. Again, that's just to kind of give the garlic and the parsley time to work their magic. So our butter's been setting for about a half an hour. I'd like it to sit longer than that, but I need to get this bread ready. So what we're going to do, again, we're going to make a nice garlic bread with our garlic and herb butter. You want a really good Italian loaf. This is some Italian bread from Omega Bakery. We went to the North Market today. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice this bread, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch thick or so. And I'm trying to cut so my camera doesn't shake as much, trying to limit the movement. So all we're going to do, slice up our bread just like that. Now these are awful big pieces, so I am going to cut them down the middle. I'll make them a little smaller. It's just me and the beautiful wife here today. I've got my oven preheating at 425, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave the bread in there long enough for the butter to start melting. And once it's melted, I'm probably going to turn on the broiler to get it nice and crusty on top. So all you do, you take a healthy dose of your butter and just smear it across the top. You can't really use too much because you want it to soak down in. But that's really much all you do. And I'm going to grab a few more pieces here for the wife and me. You can see the herb. Boy, look at that parsley. And you can, as you're spreading it, you can really feel those pieces of garlic. Now, I made a whole bunch of this butter, so I will have some for later. And we're probably not going to use all this bread anyway today. So that's all there is to it. I'm gonna get a few more of these and then we'll pop it in the oven. It's time to put our garlic bread in the oven. So I've got my oven set to 425. We're gonna let this cook for probably about 5 minutes till our butter gets melted. Then we're gonna crank the heat up and put it on broil for just a couple minutes. Again, we just wanna get the top nice and brown. So in the oven it goes. The bread has been in there for about 5 minutes. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on broil for 2 minutes here. And that should allow it to get that nice crust on top that we're looking for. Our garlic bread, woo, got a little bit too crusty. This happens every now and then. You know what? It's still gonna be good. We're gonna put it right here. Holy moly, I splashed a little water on it. You know what? You don't want it quite that brown around the edges. I got into what I was doing. It happens, but it's still gonna be good. So we'll just eat around that dark stuff. Our garlic bread that I made the garlic and herb butter for, burn it a little bit. Happens. Fun, 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 right? So let's try this. No, I didn't burn it too bad. Gave it a bunch of crisp. It's very crispy, very crispy.
It's good.
Now parsley and garlic completely infused the bread, which is what we wanted. So watch very closely. 2 minutes under the broiler, probably too much. Maybe a minute, minute and a half. Every oven's different, so just watch yours. So with that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Most importantly, click that subscribe button in YouTube. Thanks for watching, and ciao.